Welcome to your Stillness Wake-Up Warm-Up workout. What this means is that your goal will dictate the intensity of the practice. So, if you're just waking up in the morning, take it easy. Practice in a way that allows you to keep breathing through your nose the entire time. If you're warming up, it's okay to work harder. Just make sure you don't drain your gas tank too soon. And if you're looking for a workout, make sure you've adequately practiced these moves, and then take them as fast and as far as your mind and body are ready to go. Let's get started. Begin with a shake, up and down, side to side. You know what you need, so shake out whatever parts of your body could use it. Here we step to the side and bring the opposite hand up. So when I move to the right, the left hand comes up. Move to the left, right hand comes up. As you get more comfortable, you can pick up the pace. Or depending on your workout, you might choose to hop to the side rather than step. This next version you can do either after the previous exercise or in place of the previous exercise for a longer period of time, depending on your goals. So we're stepping back, still keeping up with the same pattern. When I move to the left, right hand up, move to the right, left hand up. So here we practice switching our stance or which leg is in front. Make sure that you keep your hands up and speed up as you gain proficiency with this drill. We move on by placing one hand to the ground. The hand that's closest to the back leg is the one that's going down. Try to get your hand all the way to the ground rather than just touching with your fingertips. Now we leave one hand down as the other hand comes up, twisting and opening the chest. Again, this is about the chest, so if you're not able to comfortably look up at your hand, don't worry about it. Keep practicing, it'll come in time. Place your back hand down. All the weight goes into your foot and hand as your hips swing down to sit. Lift your hips up, step outside of your hand, and stand up. From here, we're practicing rolling from one side to the other, using the top leg to kick ourselves back to a seated position. Over time, you'll be able to gain some core strength so that you can roll back and bring your hips off the ground. The better you get, the higher your hips should come up, the less you'll need to kick, and you'll be able to use the momentum of your falling hips to bring yourself back to your seat. The leg with the knee pointed up now swings back behind you. Sit that hip down, then lift it back up to release the leg so that you can lift it off the ground. So here we're showing this in combination with our previous technique. You roll down, switch the hips. As you're coming up, send that leg backwards, sit into that hip, release that hip, swing back, and switch to the other side. So from our seat, we add a lift. Squeeze both cheeks to bring your hips off the ground, opening the front of your pelvis. Roll back, switch sides, lift again, increasing the pace as you gain proficiency. From the hip lift now, we'll take a big step forward, pulling our elbows and shoulder blades back to open the chest. So we roll back, forward, open the chest. Roll back, switch, step forward, open the chest once again. If your current skill or body shape prevent you from doing the last exercise, it's totally okay to use your hands as training wheels until you're ready to move on to the next level of the movement. Moving into alternating shoulder rolls, I'm going to roll forward over my right shoulder, then backward over the left. On the subsequent repetition, you'll be coming forward over the left and backward over the right. For a more challenging version of the shoulder roll, we'll start flat on our back and end flat on our belly. As you get used to the movement, you want to use your hands and feet to help walk you into place. So here you can see I'm pressing with my arm and feet to help roll over. But once you've got the hang of the movement, I'd like you to attempt the same roll with minimal or no use of the arms. So this is all core and leg strength, bringing you over and back. For the half base switch, we begin on all fours, lift one arm, send the other leg through. So you'll see as I lift my left arm, my right leg swings through, foot goes down across from my right hand. Once you've gotten the hang of the half base switch, or once you've thoroughly warmed up, you can begin adding a hip lift. As you sit through, squeeze both cheeks to get the front of both hips as high off the ground as you can. And when you're ready to move on from there, we can extend the free arm. So as we switch to the other side, hand comes up, foot goes through, hips go up, arm extends overhead. If it's comfortable for your neck, feel free to follow your fingers with your gaze, otherwise don't worry about it. This time we'll cast the leg long and straight, far beyond the front hand. After you cast the leg out, you'll swing your hips towards that front heel. Here's an alternate view from the side. I send the leg out in front of the hand and sit through my hips until you'll see my legs come to approximately 90 degrees in each leg. Finally, as we sit towards that leg, the hips will come up, the opposite hand goes down, and we switch to the other side. So hips go forward, up, switch your hands, and sit through again. Each of these exercises will progress at a rate that's right for you and your body. Take your time, put in the work, and let me know if you have any questions.